Hello and welcome to X-Plane11. I'm Andy and we're going to take a look at the new X-trident Chinook. So I flew it for about 3 hours or so I'm not an expert in a way, and this is not a tutorial. I'm not a real-life pilot. I'm not a native British English speaker, so just all the disclaimers out of the way in the beginning. But I think I probably will be able to get this up. So you have this menu here. We can load ground up objects if you want to. Let's just close this. I don't know what these are. Options, you can toggle frame. No, I don't know why you show FMS if you want to, or not. Options, here you have controls. This is also a demo, so oh no, it doesn't work, but you can turn it on off. Altitude holds, there's stuff in the cockpit too. Lights, you can set this on. External lights, setup, self-centering joystick or not self-centering, different settings. Doors, you could open up the ramp, door, hatch. That's a pilot window. One, two. Fuel hatch. Oh, well, that's the fuel hatch. Cool. Miscellaneous. Oxygen. You can remove the before flight thingies here. So this is the cover on the heli. I forget the word. Well, you can take it off there anyway. So if you want to, you can add hoist, skis, hook, hoist, jewel, bubble, windows. I think these are bubble windows. And that sort of stuff. Loads. You can save things if you want. You can put something in the back here. Fuel truck. So, if you want to. I have some fuel, so that's okay. Sound, you can set that off if you want to. And that's about it. So, let's go inside. So the cockpit is pretty cool and nice. We're here at Heathrow. We're going to take a short flight down to Gatwick. This is backwards because I put this in instead of I changed the colors and put this in instead of the regular variant. But I need to switch that around. But anyway, so we're going to start this up. This is, as I said, not a tutorial. I'm just going to get this going. So up here, battery is this where, it's here. Turn on the lights, so the position lights and the collision lights. Looks good. Cannot turn on the fuel. First start up the APU, which is over here. You put this to run, and then you go down here, put as hand, and it will start up. You can hear it spooling up. Actual, you see it here. It will show up, I think, here. So APU on. And you have these levers here. Stop, ground, flight. You put them to ground. And this one also to ground. So, and starting is simply holding this. I've tried setting up a key for this, but I can't get it to work. So it's just basically you can get this here. So we hold this, we will start the engine, I believe. No, it didn't. Okay, there's something. Oh yeah, sorry. Need to turn on the EPU generator. Okay, let's try it now. So it's here. See it spooling up. And the lights. We'll see the rotor start spinning. Let's hold it until it stabilizes. There's something missing. Can't remember which one it is. So as I said, this is not a tutorial. But it's starting to spin up faster and faster. Meanwhile, I can show you this kind of cool thing down here. There's this steering wheel. You can steer the rear wheel. So if it's a steer, I could hook this up to, I think it's the nose wheel tiller. You can control them, or you can set it back to the middle one, neutral or whatever you want to call it. So okay, so starting to spin up. Start number 2 engine, which is this way. It wants to start going. No, it doesn't. Why doesn't it want to start? Turn on that then. So as I said, I'm not good at this. Just want to show you. It's a very cool helicopter, but I'm not very good at it. It doesn't want to spool up, so why doesn't it want to spool up? What am I missing? Here we go. I guess I needed more oomph from maybe the other engine. So that's firing up. There we go. Get the generators on. Spool that up. Now these are set to flight. It will take a while for them to get in sort of the same place. We'll slowly rise. So that's kind of cool. Turn off the APU generator and we'll turn off the DPU by putting it this way. Because here it's spooling down. It's cool. Dome lights if you want that. Instrument lights if you want that. So lots of things you can change here. And these sort of. But it's kind of cool. So slowly rising. So it does take a bit of time to do this. I'm just gonna fly it short. I'm gonna just demonstrate the actual autopilot. You can set the heading, so I'm gonna set the heading to west. We're going to go like south. Yeah, and there. So there's some stuff down here which I haven't tried out, so I have no idea. This is the thing we're gonna focus on, autopilot. This little thing here which I don't really know how to run. Everything is in the description, and there's a decent manual, but I haven't read it too much, so that's why. Okay, so now we're getting close. We're pretty much equal here, those settings. So we can start to bring in the power. It's not the most stable helicopter around, but it's kind of cool helicopter. So need to be on top of it. Let's come back out of here. So British Airways actually had some sort of helicopter routing around, mostly about out to oil platforms and that sort of stuff, and different helicopters during different time periods. But they, I think in 1978, which is 43 years ago, because I'm 43 and I was born in 1978, they actually had a route between Heathrow and Gatwick. So that's sort of what we are mimicking here. So same standard was total collective up, climb out, climb speed was climb a little bit faster, but I'm not entirely sure about the direct routing here, but just set it up. It's not easy. I mean, it's quite unstable, but probably quite real. I have no idea. I'm not a helicopter pilot, so I don't know if it's realistic, but it looks kind of cool. Go here. So you can use a trim to trim it. It's not the best trim, but it works. So if you want to set the autopilot, you'll turn this up to both or one, whatever you want to have. Turn to both, we'll set heading and altitude. So barometric altitude or radar altimeter. So we'll set it to barometric, and then we'll keep our cruise here. Actually, we probably want it to go a little bit faster, so we're gonna turn this off here. Just want to fly a little faster. I think it actually holds the speed when you set the autopilot. We'll turn it on. It will hold that speed you had at that point. So we want to accelerate a bit because it was kind of slow. So 150. It actually goes quite fast. This is a fast helicopter. Go. Both heading, barometric altitude, sorry, I think it's altitude, and it will keep it. We'll keep the heading, it will keep the altitude, and we'll just fly along here at the speed we had when you set it. So it's actually probably using this is probably too fast. Using a lot of the torque to keep 150 knots, which is quite fast, I think. Doesn't calculate the altitude, so pretty cool. Lots of things you can set. X-trident makes very nice. I have the Bell 412, which is an awesome helicopter. Bit complicated, but if you use like the X checklist that is around, you can actually you'll just follow that and you will get it up in no time at all. Pretty cool. There should be a way to set landing lights. I think to get down here, but inside I haven't figured out how to do it. But you can put some searchlight pilot. Will extend. Turn it on. Do the same way. Copilot. That's infrared, I guess. Okay. So we don't need that. It's not that bad. Pretty cool. I mean, good skin. Got it off explain.org. Very nice. See, we're heading for Gatwick. Where are we? So actually, we're pretty well. Slightly. We'll just turn. Wasn't too far off. See. So I think there's a way you can use the radar altimeter, and it has sort of like the lowest setting. Where is it here? And high. But I don't really know how to. I don't know. They don't seem to have any effect. It doesn't climb if you use it, but it won't. Try set it to radar altimeter, so it will just continue. I haven't found it actually to be climbing. I don't know if that's the function of that, or not. I tried reading it in the manual, I didn't really figure it out. Maybe I'm just stupid, but I couldn't get it to work. But it seems to be... Open the window here, by the way, if you want to. I think you can do it on the other side too. So it doesn't seem to be holding its altitude for some reason. Oh, so it's a bit twitchy. We need to climb a bit. Too far off. So this is just a short flight in between airports, mostly to show the aircraft, which is a pretty awesome effort. I mean, this is a cool helicopter. A lot of cool stuff on it. It looks awesome. It looks worn and torn. Wear and tear. You can see wear and tear on it. And it's very nice. You can have flight pretty okay. The trim function seems a bit not the greatest one, but it works. So we just set it up. So we can see a little bit from the outside. I mean, it's a really nice helicopter. Nice model. Everything is about this is nice. I like this a lot. Okay, so we're feeling down towards the hatch. Yeah, you can put the hatch there. So it should be up here somewhere. Here it is. So we'll go off land somewhere with this side, I think. So you can steer it, either disconnect the autopilot or you can just put the heading to whichever heading you want to fly. And we'll keep it. This is a brake. I haven't found a way to push it in, so I have to use it with a V in my case. It's a pretty short flight from Heathrow to Gatwick. You can see why they sort of tried it out, at least. I mean, if you could get in between there pretty fast, you would probably think that's a cool idea. Oh, so crappy. I don't know if they landed on the airport or if they landed outside of the airport in real life. Yeah, I don't want to crash this thing. So I'm not the best pilot. I wish I could sort of figure out where the wind is coming from. No, I can't. Okay, so the wind is 240, 270E. Okay, so pretty much alongside the runway there. So we're coming in from the wrong side. We need to turn around and turn in our opposite direction to land into the wind. And it is quite like most helicopters in X-plane, and this is no exception. It is quite sensitive when it comes to landing direction. See if I can get down without screwing up. There's high chance and high probability of me screwing up, by the way. As always. Down here, I don't know, it's probably not the spot, but we'll pretend it's the spot to land on. So, you can brake with the brakes. Set the parking brake if you want to. Sort of spool down a bit. We should be able to open the doors. Let's see. Right top and right bottom. Don't think you would take the passenger out of the rear ramp. That's like how the car goes. You would go bring them out this way. So anyway, that's a short flight from Heathrow to Gatwick with the X-trident new Chinook CH-47 Delta D. This is the British Airways livery, which is kind of cool. The old helicopter is very cool. Nice helicopter flight. Got about 4, or maybe 3.5 hours or so in it so far. And it's a very excellent helicopter, so I highly recommend it. You can find it on the org store if you want to. Just Google it. That's it for me. I'm Andy. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button or share. And have a great day, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.